So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the highs, the lows, the stresses, the strains.
Senegal,
and as they prepare to cross swords all over again, we remind ourselves of that magic of the game. This is what it does to you. It brings you back no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mane. He's on it, can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Mane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Gabon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. Gay. Can he stop it going out? And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's a promising position. Lamina. Lamina's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Lamina. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Senegal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Biokopoko. He's in a great position here. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Danger averted for now. It's Lamina. Chips it through. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Tries a measured header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koulibaly. Niakate. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. To Gay. Niakate. And it's Koulibaly. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Mane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Senegal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lamina. Gay. Now Diatta. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Lamina. Biokopoko. Has a shot!
Gabon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
2 minutes has been indicated.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Coming on the field
So 90
is
minutes couldn't produce a
number
winner,
6.
and we have extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Lamina. It's Lamina. Strong running down that left flank. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle.
if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Senegal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Extra time reaches half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
Both
latest
teams have
travel
run themselves
information
into
is
the ground
currently
out
being
there.
displayed on
Does
the screen.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Senegal do have a chance to counter here. Mane. And he's picked out the run. Senegal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Shifted it to the flank. Played back into the centre.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Lamina. Thinks about the shot. Nice interception. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. So that's the first round done, and on we go. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very
Hello,
much the
everybody,
business end
and
of the
welcome to
competition
today's
now.
match.
Just 3 more rounds to
Tunisia
go.
against
And
Senegal.
it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the start. And he shoots! Yes! And the game springs instantly to life. Well,
talking about stepping things up from the off. That's how you start a football match.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Hannibal. So nearly the perfect ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Out of play for a throw. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring!
The goal scored for Tunisia after 31 minutes is number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Opts for safety. Hannibal. Now, can they get him away? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved
2
infallible
added
then.
minutes has been
But that won't
indicated.
be the last they'll see of him. Turns back here, probably the best option. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Senegal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Mane. That's a cute ball. Idrissa Gueye showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Niakate. And it's Gueye. Ndiaye. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ndiaye. And this is Gueye. Chips it through. And he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Senegal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing...
Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Ndiaye. Played into space. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And time is up. Senegal can only look back with regret now as to what might have been.
And if you do have a
So
chance
hopeful of
today,
their place
please
in the
take some
last
time
four.
out to give your
And the
support
bubble
to our
has
better
burst.
stadium fund.
How would you sum up what we... Well, surely most would agree that we are in what
Hello,
is very
everybody,
much the
and welcome
business
to
end of the
today's
competition
match.
now. Just 3
Tunisia
more rounds to go,
against Senegal.
and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a good ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hannibal. First quarter of an hour gone. And Ndiaye does really well to win the ball there.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! He's got it all right! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Is number 9.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mane! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And this is Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that's well spotted. And he's forced to go back.
Senegal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Idrissa Gueye. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nice so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Fellow
Well,
attendees,
obviously
this
things
is
are
a
not good,
lost
Peter. It
children's
seems the team were
announcement.
just a bit
Would
too
the father
busy
of a boy
playing
in a
within
yellow
themselves.
t-shirt
Too
kindly make
tentative.
his way
They have
to
to
the
improve
information centre?
and make it fast.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Tunisia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's on it, can he get away? Senegal, still this single goal behind. Chance! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to kick his spot as well.
Liakate. Now Diatta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hannibal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nice. Oh, shoots it! Off the post! Another big chance that gets away.
Tunisia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now, this could be a chance. That looks a good cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tunisia firing their passes. Picked up brilliantly. And he's had a shot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Liakate. Senegal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Ndiaye. To Gay. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Gay. Ndiaye. A heavy challenge.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Idrissa Gueye did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Mane. Hannibal. Senegal are running out of time to save themselves. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A shrug, a sigh all round, accusatory stares and a small indication, as you see, of the scale of disappointment amongst this group of players. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players.
Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is
Hello,
very much the
everybody, and
business end
welcome
of the
to today's
competition
match.
now. Just 3
Tunisia
more rounds to go,
against Senegal.
and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
As you can see, we've already started here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Not in the eye. And it's Gay. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a mighty effort! Caught offside that time. Niakate does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Now this is Mane. Senegal still without a single shot on target. Sakiri. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly...
There's the shot! There it is! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing
Tunisia,
touch.
after 24 minutes, is number 9.
Tunisia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread it left. Played back in. Hannibal tries a measured ball. Big chance, corner. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. And it's Mane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Senegal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Knocks it out wide. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hannibal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Tunisia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Senegal still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Ndiaye. Picked up Gay! It's in! Senegal are all square! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 5, Gay!
Senegal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Senegal really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Looking here to chip it through. Skiri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ndiaye. Who saw this coming? Senegal have come back from the very brink. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ndiaye.
Oh, really well played.
And a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's played in. Header! Goal! Senegal! And the comeback is complete! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Jackson to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb. Tunisia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Senegal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Jackson. Senegal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
4 added minutes has been
It's a good
indicated.
put in there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
We are into stoppage time. Good ball, good take. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Idrissa Gueye gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So just one more hurdle before
Hello,
the
everybody,
ultimate
and
final
welcome
where
to today's
everybody
match.
wants to be, and the
Senegal
atmosphere is
against
truly
Egypt.
sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's a straight shoot. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Mane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. Gay, Idrissa Gay, Koulibaly, Niakate, plays it all the way forward. Senegal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Mustafa Mohamed, Idrissa Gay gets a foot in here. Ndiaye. Gay. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a... and a shot! Goal! Egypt! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Koulibaly. And it's Mane. And the counter is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Niakate. To Gay. And it's Diatta. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye. There he goes, motoring forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the semi-final reaches halfway. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing
And just a
room
quick
that
reminder today to
needs
please drink
rousing at
responsibly.
half-time because
Anyone
in
appearing
truth, they've not
intoxicated or
really been at
behaving
it
in
so
an inappropriate
far.
manner will be
If the
removed.
pep
Thank
talk
you very much
works,
for your
we may
cooperation.
see a very different side second half. We need to.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gay. Idrissa Gay. Now Diatta. Niakate. And it's Diatta. To Gay. Mane. Played with finesse. He's having a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a fit of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Who saw this coming? Senegal are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mane. Idrissa Gay. Ndiaye. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, unspoiled kindly here. Goal! Senegal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it's still had to be finished off, so well done to the
Number
goal scorer,
13.
but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's a good-looking delivery. Shoots!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Liakate. And it's Koulibaly. Gay. Now it's Mane. Oh, nicely intercepted. MTI. Mustafa Mohamed. Very much into the last knockings.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mane. Oh, that's nice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Mustafa Mohamed. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's that. Senegal have booked their place in the final. A grand occasion which they must feel so good about. And they are absolutely entitled to feel that way. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Senegal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
true
and
showbiz
welcome to
occasion
today's
reserved for the
match.
football glitterati.
Against
You wonder what its protagonists
And
have up their
there they are.
sleeves.
Please
It
welcome
feels
our
like
players,
the
everyone.
only game. It's all about the here and the now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both...
He's having a shot! Goal! Senegal! And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Senegal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, it's certainly a huge goal, Peter, one that I'm hoping will now open up the game a lot more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Senegal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gay. It's not gone well. Senegal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And he has clawed them back into it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. It's a pretty loose pass. Not Ndiaye. Wriggles his way through. Ndiaye. Oh, this is a bit... And the shots! Goal! Senegal! And their mojo is back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Senegal go into the lead. And it's Diaz. El Canous. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Untiai. Oh, look at that! A chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
So often it comes down to that quality in the final pass, and we've got it here. The defence will have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Mane. And there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
So far, so good, Peter. But there'll be a response from their opponents in the second half. I'm sure that'll be discussed in the dressing room. That period immediately after half-time will be very interesting indeed. They have to be really, really ready for it.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Al-Kanous. Oh, good spread. You've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time, excellent interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Gets the shot away! Sticks it away! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
After 61 minutes is number 11.
Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Hakimi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread it left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a great position here. Spread out to the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mane. He might be in here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Senegal can reach out and touch it as fingernails are disappearing fast around these stands.
Well, Peter, that can certainly be said of their boss. I don't think you need to be able to lip read in order to see what he's trying to get across.
And that has been cleared. Tries a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Substitution for Senegal. Number 13. Number
Final
5.
checks on the touchline.
Idrissa
Change about to
Number
occur.
26.
Look, there has to be more
Coming on the
urgency here.
field.
The ball has to
Number
get to the other
9,
end much faster.
Jackson. Number 6. Number 17. Salah.
I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Senegal have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended into champions, and this is their moment.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.